Alrighty, what's up, guys? Monday, the 7th of July. Hope y'all had a good 4th. But a couple things here. So for the QQQ, if you look at the last couple of weeks, right, we had the squeeze, had the white arrow, the breakout, the pump, and then you pretty much got what you want to call for from a daily squeeze, which is your push from your 21 EMA towards the third ATR extension. And that does tend to be the easy part of the push. So now we find ourselves with, for one, a really bullish daily time frame. 15 points out of 15, all of the structure, momentum, the trend. But then if you go look at your 2-hour down to a 5-minute, they've all gotten a little bit more neutral. Blue label on your 2-hour, blue label on the 1, the 30, 15, and the 5. So if we go look at a 1-hour QQQ, it's not bearish, but it's a little bit tuckered out here. 6 points out of 15, neutral structure, neutral trend. And then if you look at maybe a 15-minute QQQ, again, not that bad, no sell signal, but you have a -4 with neutral trend and neutral structure. So that can make it a bit of a tough read here as far as am I jumping and buying calls, am I shorting it? I think the key next couple of days, watch your 8-period EMA. Right now on your daily QQQ, we're looking at 548.50. And I think if they can at least keep it above that, I want to avoid the short. And I can day trade a short, I can scalp a short. As far as a swing trade, I'm not trying to short a daily chart with a buy trigger 15 points above the 8 EMA. Now, if they break it, and I think more importantly, if they can break it on a closing basis, then you're getting your 5-minute sell signal, 15-minute, 30-minute sell signals. Yeah, at that point, it might be a market having to pull back to a 21 EMA. But if they can keep it above it and I get my next, 15-minute, 30-minute, 5-minute buy trigger, that could be all short here as far as a flush. And from there, you may be looking for a nibble on the buy side. Below that could make for an easier short. And then on the spiders here, pretty much the same scoop. Bullish on the daily, 15 points, buy trigger, structure, momentum. All the fixings for a good time, and if they can keep that and keep it above the 8 around 61.90, I would be a buyer on a lower time frame buy trigger. Right now we're neutral on a 2 down to a 5. All right, we could go look at something like in Nvidia, for example. And it's kind of the same thing here. Good looking daily chart, you're not too far from your 8 EMA. Neutral on the 5, the 15, the 30, the 1, the 2, all of the neutral blues. So yeah, as far as the indexes go, that'll be the game plan, anchoring to the daily 8-period EMA. Above that, I'll look for a buy on a fresh buy trigger. Below it, might have to think about a short-term short. But all right, a couple things here off of the board. Let's go look at the Google. So Google just kind of farting around here. I do love that monthly squeeze for an eventual breakout into a brand new all-time high. A little bit shorter term, let's go look at our 2-day time frame. That could be interesting on a buy trigger, and then shorter term on our 2-hour here. No buy trigger, so not too much happening on the Google. And then for Nvidia, Nvidia is shaping up with a 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, and a 5-minute squeeze. The only problem is my 1-hour, 30, 15-minute, 5-minute, they don't got no buy signals, which I need if I'm going to jump in and buy it. So for tomorrow and later in the week, if the indexes could catch a bit of a bid, if the great pullback of July 7th is over, if they could give me a white arrow on the 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, or frankly even the 5-minute Nvidia squeeze, could be a good spot for maybe a 160 call for the Friday expiration. But again, only if we get the white arrow. So your $1.60 is going for about a $1.50. Yeah, one idea will keep in the rotation. From that, let's go jump over here to some Amazon. No bigger time frame squeeze here for Amazon. What I would look for, again, you got to get a better market. And you got a good market, but ideally S&Ps and QQQ are green. If you can get that, maybe a little something here on this 15-minute squeeze, which we have had since Monday of last week. All right, 15-minute squeeze on the... No, my bad. That's today. What am I thinking? We got a 15-minute squeeze here at the open, and we had a 15-minute squeeze here at the close. Not last Monday. But yeah, if you get a better QQQ tomorrow, if they could give you a white arrow, that could make for a nice cheap bet for a pop towards 225-ish. From Amazon, we can jump over to the Bitcoin. And for the Bitcoin futures, I do like this 2-day squeeze setting up. Got the white arrow, score of 15. Target would be about 119, 120-ish. The only problem right now, it's the only buy trigger. If you look under the 2-day time frame, there's no other buy trigger. No alignment on your daily time frame, the 4, the 15, the 30. And the tricky thing about that daily squeeze, which at some point might be the trigger for the entire breakout, the problem for now, you're lacking momentum. Looking down here at the MACD line, you had a negative cross on your bars back here in early June. Big squeeze, really good structure, really good trend. When you lack momentum, it's tough to take advantage of the structure, the trend, and the big squeeze. You've basically got everything except the full tank of gas. So they pop it and they flush it, they pop it, they flush it, they pop it, they flush it. I think you want to keep a close eye on this. Next couple of weeks, if they can get that positive shift, MACD bar back above 0, you'll get the buy trigger, get the white arrow, full tank of gas. That could be the trigger for a short-term breakout. That being said, jumping over here to the MicroStrategy, it's basically the same pattern off that daily squeeze. Big squeeze, good trend, good structure. 12 points out of 15. By a very thin margin, they did get that momentum shift here today. If we take our MACD binoculars, yeah, little bit of your positive cross. So now from here, if they can go and get a daily buy signal, you know, it might be more of a Bitcoin futures thing, but from here, if they could get that buy trigger, that could be good for a move back into 435-ish to 440. We are wrong on the idea back under 380-ish. But all right, guys, a couple ideas here on Bitcoin. One more for you here on Palantir. I don't have the white arrow squeeze yet, but I do like to pop back above the 21 EMA. So maybe tomorrow, maybe later in the week, it's a 15-minute squeeze entry, a 30-minute hourly squeeze entry. See if Palantir can't get back up towards those highs. But more importantly, S&Ps and the QQQ, watch your daily 8-period EMA, and above that, be a little careful on the short side as far as a swing trade. But at the same time, above that, I don't want to be a buyer until I get a little 5-minute buy trigger action, 15-minute, 30-minute. Blue to green on the lower time frames. So keep an eye on that, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Adios.
What's up, traders? This is Taylor from Focus Trades here with SimplerTrading.com, and as always, I appreciate you watching our videos. If you happen to enjoy this one, go on ahead and like and comment down below, and if you're not already, make sure you go on ahead and subscribe and click that bell icon. That way, whenever Chandler and I upload a video, you'll get a notification once it's live. And if you want to watch us trade live with our own money Monday through Friday, you can check us out at SimplerTrading.com. See you in the next video.